Hi guys, welcome. My name is Isra. This is a February energy update. I'm going to be combining it with the astrology as well for February. So February starts off for the very first day, February 1st, with a full moon in the sign of Leo. And Leo is about authentic expression. It's about unapologetically being your true self. It is also about connecting to your heart's desire, connecting to what you are passionate about, what really ignites your inner fire. It's around the inner child. And if you feel a disconnect to knowing what you want to do, to your purpose, it is about coming back to the inner child and retrieving the lost aspects of yourself. And this is done through inner work, through shadow work, and it is for sure not for the faint of heart. And Leo is around courage. So having that courage, tapping into that courage to do the thing that is uncomfortable, to have the courage to say the things that is uncomfortable, to maybe post something or share something you might be very scared of sharing. And it is also courage to tap into the aspects of yourself that you are afraid of facing. And Leo is around your inner joy and following what sparks your inner joy. Asking yourself, what would bring me joy? What sparks my inner fire? What is it that my heart desires to create? And you might need to ask the question in different ways, because it is maybe a different way of asking the question will allow you to understand what you want. And one of the questions that was very difficult for me to answer was around what brought me inner joy. It's because there was a disconnect from myself. Reconnecting back to your emotions will allow for the energy to move within your body, and you will then tap into the energy of your heart. And Leo is also about outside appearance, dressing up, looking the way that you want to look, and taking your power back. So it's around the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra, the color is yellow, and it's around leadership, charisma, allowing yourself to be seen by others. Whether people are envious or judgmental, whatever it may be, you cannot control how people will see you. What matters is for you to do what feels good for you. And the more you step into what brings you joy, the more you step into sharing yourself, there will inevitably be people who will judge. There will be people who will not be the nicest. And it means you're doing this right. That's what that means. When you step up and you share from the heart, and there are people that don't like it, don't focus on them. Focus on the many other people who are loving you, who appreciate you sharing yourself. Your expression is needed in this world. Your truth is needed in the world. Now, some people think, this is a very self-sabotaging thought, is that it's already out there. What's the point of me sharing? It's not already out there. Even if that particular information is out there, your way of sharing it, and when you share from an authentic place, from a place of your true essence, then it's truly not out there, because there's no one else like you. And sharing from that authentic self will really be important to reaching a certain population or group of people, because the way you say it will click with a certain group of people. While another person, when they're saying this, it's not the same. It won't reach them the same. So this is something to really keep in mind and to continue sharing from your heart. So Leo energy, stepping into your truth, allowing your authentic self to be expressed unapologetically. And around relationships, to speak your truth with courage, with love, with presence, and to not hold back anymore, because your truth is needed, especially when it comes to close relationships. When we withhold information that should be said to another person, out of fear of being abandoned, out of fear of being shamed, out of fear of being hurt in some way, then we are withholding that lesson from taking place for the other person. And so it's very important to speak your truth, no matter how they receive it. Believe me, it's uncomfortable. I know that. I have been in those situations. But to speak your truth, this is around the throat chakra, is more important, it is more liberating. It is also the opposite of self-abandonment. You are there for yourself. You're speaking up for yourself, being present for your inner child. And that will break patterns and cycles may be present within your ancestral line from either your mom or dad's side. And closer to the middle of the month, a bit after the middle of the month, February 17, is the Chinese Zodiac New Year. It's the year of the fire horse. It is also, coincidentally, the solar eclipse. Solar eclipses are like new moons on steroids. It's like a new moon, a very powerful new beginning. And with new beginnings, it may mean powerful endings, letting go, crumbling of the old, letting go, whether it be shifting and beginning a new career, ending a career, beginning a new friendship, a relationship, ending a relationship. It's also about especially with the Aquarius energy, I'm sensing around attachment style, around ending cycles, around self-abandonment, and stepping into loving yourself more deeply. What's interesting about Leo, Aquarius, and the year of the fire horse, when I was looking at them, they're all about freedom. They're all about stepping more unapologetically into your authentic expression, Aquarius energy, being unique, standing out, allowing yourself to stand out. It's about community, connection to others, and it's about the future, the next 5 to 10 years, making plans for the future. And the year of the fire horse is around action compared to reflection. It's about really maybe traveling, relocation. It's around the solar plexus chakra. And this is maybe a whole new chapter in your life that is going to occur, where you're letting go of certain beliefs, where you're standing up more for yourself. When I was tuning in, I could feel the year of the fire horse is stepping into, or the month of February is stepping into a new identity, a new you, letting go of an old you and welcoming that new aspect of yourself and allowing and surrendering to this process as it comes through. And resisting can really be stifling and not so healthy. Sometimes if the water wants to flow in this way and you're trying to hold it back, it's going to be really difficult. It's like walking through mud. And so it's important just to surrender and to trust. I know in that moment it might feel very difficult for some people, but to trust is the key ingredient here in order to go through this most effortlessly. Also around relationships, it's not tolerating certain behaviors anymore and actually speaking up and saying what you need to say. Doing the difficult thing here, for sure, but when you are saying, I'm done with settling, I have had enough, this can be really powerful for you. It brings energy back to you. It allows for the flow of energy back to you. Because if we're giving to someone else and they're not appreciating it, and if we're giving in the sense of depleting our energy, not speaking our truth, stopping what needs to be said, it's almost taking from our energy, it's leaching from our energy field very slowly in the background. And you can do the practices, but then you have to do a bunch of practices just to take back your power, take back your energy, and sometimes just removing that person is going to be for the highest good. I know it's a process as well, sometimes, especially if it's a very deep karmic connection, especially when there is a core wound entailed into this. But this is a time that some people will break out and take back their power fully. And when you take back your power fully and know your worth in a new way, because we are constantly removing the veil with every new moon and full moon. And sometimes we feel like we're going a couple steps back, but it's the necessary thing to do sometimes in order to learn a lesson, to cultivate the medicine, and then to move forward. So you're really not going back, you're just going deeper into cultivating self-mastery. That's what that is. Sometimes we don't know what's in the subconscious mind, and the year 2025, the year of the wood snake, was a very confronting year for many people. It was a year of seeing aspects of ourselves that we did not see before, truths being revealed, and they were sometimes shocking and uncomfortable, and you need to take some time to adjust to them. And so it's a lot of time of reflecting. And while the year of the fire horse will be a time of forward movement, less of that reflection and more creating, more following what you desire to create and put out there. And it's a year of leadership. If you are a leader, you will expand more into that. You will expand more into that leadership role. This is a great time in setting intentions in career, friendships, partnership, fun, love. It could be any part of your life, and sitting with yourself and saying, what word do I want to follow this year? This might be being unapologetically yourself, being authentic, or maybe stepping into more sensuality, more in your feminine or masculine energy, whatever it may be. So I took out some cards from the Ancient Stones Oracle card deck, and I took 2 cards out. The first card is Energy Rising. Vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness. So you could see the card. Beautiful rainbow energy. And when I think of this card, I think of just energy coming back to you after feeling like so depleted for so long, or feeling like something was taken from your energy field, and you wake up and you're like, what am I doing? I need to take back my power. I need to step more into this. And there's this beautiful radiance to you that's coming through, that's coming back to you. And you are just basking in this energy, receiving it. And it's this interesting spiral energy going deeper into your own self-mastery, into your own self, reclaiming the lost aspects of yourself, and ending certain patterns that were there. So yes, taking back your power. The second card is Good Luck, Auspicious, Wishes Granted, Blessings. What a beautiful card. It's saying that there will be blessings upon you. You will be receiving what you've been looking for after removing this blockage. Just imagine a stream of water, removing that rock, that thing that was holding back the flow, and just receiving. And tapping into your inner feminine to receive this, allowing your inner feminine to be there. Whether you be a man or a woman, you have feminine and masculine energy. And feminine energy is the receptive energy. And if you look in the center here, you can see an eye. And this eye, for me, when I was looking at it, was around the 3rd eye chakra, clarity. Seeing things more clearly in your life and knowing where you want to go next. Maybe this is connected to your purpose. For some people, it might be around purpose, around partnership, where they gain clarity. It's like, oh yeah, I'm not settling anymore. Or around career, oh yeah, this is the path I want to take. Or it's around art, creating more of what you are desiring to create, and not letting any self-sabotaging thoughts or limiting thoughts to get in the way of that. So, Energy Rising, Good Luck. Amazing. Really beautiful cards. Now, the next Oracle card deck is the Inner Temple Oracle card deck. They're both from Rebecca Campbell. And the first card that I got was the Tall Poppy. And it's said that the tall poppy is always cut. And so this is talking about allowing yourself to actually be seen. because there is fear of being judged or envy. And so that's similar to one of the messages I was relaying. And this is really important, to not let your surroundings or what you think people will say or how people might judge you, but they might not judge you. It's you judging yourself. Or it's connected to your childhood, or where you were shamed, or where you were told you were too much, or that thing would not bring money, whether it be art or singing or whatever it may be. If that is what fills your inner child up with love and energy, then do it. And it could be baby steps, whether it be dancing. I love dancing, for example, and it's an important part of my daily life. So I'm going to read from this. Here they say, shame is a tool used by patriarchy to keep us captive. So refuse to feel ashamed, refuse to take up less space, refuse to be bound or dimmed. If you live in a way that attempts to appease everyone, your medicine will be wasted. If you try to be people pleaser, if you try to do what other people are expecting you to do, which is maybe possibly dimming your light, then you'll never be happy. And then you'll see other people who are taking up space and you're like resentful that they are doing this and upset, and it's triggering something inside of you. It's because this trigger is waking you up that you need to step up and allow yourself to take up the space. So see that trigger as a mirror of showing you, hey, like, it's time to step up and allow yourself to be seen. Your presence being a vital note in the great orchestra of life. Reach high and rise like the tallest poppy in the field. For this is your destiny. If fear or shame or confusion or grief come, do whatever you need to do to move. So when these emotions arise, allow yourself to do some sort of embodiment practice to release it from your body. To move, to dance, to walk, run, maybe talk to a trusted one. Don't let any part of your soul leave. Your light is needed here. I refuse to take up less space or dim my light. In accordance with others' opinions, I allow the potency of my truth and my light to occupy each and every cell and take up the entire room unapologetically. So very in alignment with the energy of Leo and Aquarius, being unapologetically yourself, seeing where you want to create, seeing what you want to share. And maybe it's a book that you're writing or whatever it may be. What you're creating is so beautiful, especially when you connect to your joy, connect to your heart. That really makes a difference. And the second card is ancestral healing. And so you might be ending a cycle of being afraid of being seen, or ending a cycle of maybe being shamed, and this being shamed is maybe passed down from one generation to another. And becoming aware of it and saying, no, I deserve to be seen. What I create is beautiful. It is not less than others. I am important. We are all unique and important. And sharing that uniqueness with others is so important. So when you do that and you do the inner work, the shadow work, asking yourself certain questions to get to the very core wound of this, and allowing yourself to feel the emotions, and then releasing them maybe through some sort of movement, and then replacing it with a belief that serves you, it can really shift you. You will reclaim the fragmented or the lost aspects of yourself, and you will gain way more clarity. Yes, and so the second half of February is going to be Pisces season. So intuition, feeling connected to others, expansion in your heart, compassion, forgiveness, and really having new innovative ideas as well. So I hope you enjoy this video, and please like this video. That would mean a lot to me. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you very soon.